Good morning, it's morning in Berlin. We're about to embark on a 3-hour walking tour in the freezing cold, but it's gonna be great because we're seeing a lot of famous / iconic places. So we're now walking through the Holocaust Memorial, and it is massive and very slippery, but I'm just gonna show you. That is insane. Less so over here, but very far back, very big, and like, I don't know, serious, I think, is the word I would describe it as. Alright guys, this is Jonathan, and he just gave our tour, and he did an awesome job. Jonathan, how can people get a tour with you?
Well, my last name is Lustgarten, like the pleasure garden of the Museum Island.
Everybody here?
So just find Jonathan, like my first name, and Lustgarten, like the pleasure garden. You have some fun with that, and then you find me looking up online.
There you go. Thank you. So we're sitting in this restaurant, and I feel bad about filming in the bathrooms. I don't think I'm going to. But there's a sticker. Can you describe it? I can't.
Lift up the toilet seat, sticker, figure, dress, and pants. Little tick marks coming from this area onto the floor with a cross around it.
So our options are no standing and peeing, no transvestites peeing, no cross-dressers peeing. We've all been in and taken a peek.
You have to take a picture of it or show it for this video.
I can't. Maybe I'll find a picture of it.
No, you have to.
That's so sketchy. I don't want.
I'll do it. I will do it.
All right. This is what we were discussing. Discussing. What does that mean? Here we are at the Brandenburg Gate. The Fish Islands killed it. Where's Tucker? I was gonna have him give us a history lesson. All right, we're gonna follow him so we can get a history lesson.
So here we have the Brandenburg Gate, and actually if you come over here, right down the way there is the Parliament building, which is where like the Russians, when they were in World War II, that's where their main goal was, to capture that. And actually down there they lost a lot of men just trying to capture that. But then if you'll notice here, like the holes in the walls, these are formerly patched up bullet holes. This is one of the coolest things I've seen so far. It's just, it really makes you realize you know it's real, but it really makes it sink in. It makes you realize it is truly real.
So we are currently in this bar called Madame Quads, and we thought it was going to be something different than it is.
Oh, that's it.
Well, first of all,
let's just say we thought it'd be a lot more like.
We're in the forest.
Totally stink with this. These are people.
That one too. And we're here.
Hey, say Jen, we love your spirit. How you always so optimistic. No worries at all as far as I can tell.
Last night I realized I never made a video describing the events of what may have been one of the weirdest nights of my life thus far. We found out in this book that I have that there's this bar where there's furniture hanging from the ceiling, an upside down bar. So we go. First of all, we're lost. So we're asking people, no one knows where it is. Eventually we get there, and it's like pretty tiny and like kind of sketch, and there's like a crew of 15 Americans rolling into this very not touristy bar, and there's apparently live music happening in the basement, and it turns out it's just these two super hipsters and like a computer and some sort of instrument and very strange projections behind them, and a crowd of maybe like 20 people just sitting and watching. The weirdest part was they weren't really playing music. It was just like one note the entire time, very loud, and everyone was just like staring. We went down there and we were like, okay, this is super weird. I was like, I feel like if I like make a sudden move, they're all gonna jump me or something. We come back to the hotel, and it turns out that one of our friends who was like gonna meet us there asked the concierge where it was, and the bar has a particular reputation for being a brothel of sorts. So that's great. It was a very strange night. It's freezing. We are in Potsdamer Platz. This is currently happening. Squatting. So we're walking down the street to go to the DDR museum, and just literally out of nowhere is this giant thing. So cool. Tucker's getting interrogated.
Oh, no, look at this.
What?
Through here, it's like low vibrations, so it does go through here.
What? Did you hear something?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I gotta do it.
Right? Right?
It's so weird.
It's so bizarre.
Rebecca.
Yes.
How do you feel?
I don't know about you. I feel good.
Good job. I'm just gonna go make a wish really quick. No, you're not! Only one wish per day comes true, so it's probably gonna be mine.
And it's my birthday, so it's probably gonna be mine.
Ooh, I don't know, I'm pretty good at making wishes. Made my wish, it's gonna come true. Guys. So we're walking back to the train station, and I'm like, oh, flowers, let me get a picture. Run out into the road. And I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna go with your story, that I stopped and this woman on a, she's right there. Anyway, next thing I know, the group is like stopping and being like, Tyler, no! And I get hit by a bike. And it sucked. It was really embarrassing. And everyone screamed and I didn't. It was fine. Didn't really hurt that bad. Yeah, not great. Okay, bye.